preseason top 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He goes down for a loss on the return. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 1st and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Reed. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 496, he might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Makes the grab. It's Craver. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama, big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route, 80 yards, and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch, and this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack, still going to be tough to stop.
And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
Move! Copper! Ninja! Bang! Get hot!
Here's Reed to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Bender. Magic. Down.
Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Might be calling a hot route.
Slide. Return. Q. Bubba. Freeze. Hydro. Chip. Polish. Rat. Ready, go.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Check. 2290 Mountain.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Finds his back in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete despite some... Serious arm strength shown there.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a... We have a late season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing...
There's some room. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional.
There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. They'll run it. It's Gordon. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Might be changing the route. Throwing Reed. Right down the middle. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And this team right now has got to be into some shell shock, right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and on your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a touch.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Little over-anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Wait, here we go. Copper. Ninja. Wait, Bender.
Quarterback making adjustments. Reed fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Craver. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Texas A&M going quickly. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Lily. Spade, eat. Mustang.
To the air. It's Reed. Pressure coming. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Ninja.
Reed. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Goes high to pull it in. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. A&M comes back out with another first down.
Here we go. Ready, quick. Bender, big magic. Now. Hawkeye.
Again, it's Reed. He's not afraid to go deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The run inside. It's Bishop. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Staley. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground, it's Bishop. He breaks a tackle.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman Cup.
Maybe a crease.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Right back to him on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. Now, the offense is in an interesting situation.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Making side adjustments here.
Stack. Stay up.
Here's Reed to throw. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Running inside, it's Bishop. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way to...
Turning it on. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing Reed. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Horton. Breaks free and he might be gone. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Reed. Under fire. And down he goes. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
And when you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands and you can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer. Nice technique. Nice job working around the corner. And nice job getting that quarterback and getting the sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed trying to make magic with his feet. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Kick is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Motion from the wideout. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Staley. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bishop. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Working that left side now. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Completion to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Vols! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be.
Ready, chip. Lily. Spade eat.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Reed. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 17, the Florida Gators. And it's the Mustangs coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He wants to change this route. They'll move the wide receiver.
Spade on, spade on.
Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football, but that's a great start to this second half.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And back to the air on second down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Bishop. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Tennessee.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it down the field. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. From the gun. And he makes the grab for the deuce. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
Here's the pressure. It's a fumble. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
That ball carrier is very...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Bishop. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Sends it back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And that pass will be jarred loose. Second down, that brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Horton. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And they just want to give it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Looking for the end zone. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the fourth. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Running the red zone, it's Owens. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking for space, it's Bishop. At the 35, he's open. Still on his feet. Flying out to the left. He's at the end of the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He might want another play. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss. And
he's going to throw deep right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.